Okay, all right, so today I'm going to show you two different types of squats. My usual squat with the safety bar. So I guess this is more for people who have shoulder injuries or mobility issues. I can't get my arms back enough to do a proper regular squat, back squat, and I can't even do like a proper front squat. So I'll show you a variation for a front squat. It's very different. But if you have a safety bar, just use a safety bar. All right, so the second variation is the Zercher squat. So this one, you're probably not going to be able to do as much weight because the weight is in front of you, but it's also tucked into your elbows. So the heavier you go, the more it's going to hurt. Yeah, a lot of people don't do this because it hurts and because you're working out your legs, but there's a lot of back and core involved with this one, more so than with a regular back squat or a regular front squat. And then I know typically you're supposed to start from the ground, lift it up, deadlift it up, rest it on your legs, get under the bar. I don't like that whole process. I just start up here. We're moving on to, I keep forgetting I put my mic here, not here. Anyways, we're moving on to leg press. The leg extension, it just opened up. I'm probably gonna do one set here, finish up on leg extensions. All right, let's get it started. Oh, it looks really awkward because my mobility, I have to use my arms to get my legs in position. So again, we're gonna finish up here. Honestly, with like leg extensions, leg press, hamstring curls, I would prefer to do these all single leg because you can isolate that one leg way better. But because I have two bad knees right now, hopefully just one soon, because I have bad knees, I'm not really too comfortable doing any exercise on just one leg. So I stick with two legs. And if you have time though, and you have healthy knees, do one leg. Okay, so this set, and if I do one more, I'm gonna burn out with sissy squats. Okay, so we moved on to hamstrings. Honestly, this is the first time I've done seated hamstring curls in like 10 years maybe. especially since my gym, the one I've been going to for the past 3 years, only has the laying one. But yeah, we're gonna do some seated hamstring curls today. This machine goes all the way up to 305 pounds. The laying one goes only, I think, goes to like 170. Sitting while doing hamstring curls, I do feel it a lot more than the laying hamstring curl. So as much as I don't like it, I feel like I'm getting a better workout. Kind of squish my balls there. Okay. All right, let's see what we're working with. Hopefully the lighting's better here than at the other gym. Take a look at my pale legs. The right leg. And the left leg. Okay, so again, I started with cardio. Yeah, so I started with cardio, but I came here because they have an adductor machine. So I'm gonna go do that, and they have a weighted crunch machine as well. So I might do some ab work as well. We'll see. We'll see once I update you once we get in the car. All right. Okay. I always say okay. It's one thing you notice once you start watching yourself on film, all the little habits that you have. I like swallow my saliva aggressively a lot. I like touch my nose and my ear a lot. I say okay, all right, but anyways, that as well. Anyways, legs done. Are my headlights out? No, they're working. Okay. What was I saying? Legs done. Hopefully the whole Zercher squat thing helps some folks out. I know for me it helped out a lot learning about Zercher squats because I just wasn't squatting unless I found like a hack squat machine or a pendulum squat, which none of my gyms have a pendulum squat. It'd be nice if they did. But I wasn't squatting, and I wanted to. I mean, I think it's a really good exercise for your lower body. Sorry, I just got a message. But yeah, squats are pretty important. So if you can squat, you should squat. Front squats, back squats, high bar, low bar, Zercher squats if need be. So when I found out about Zercher squats, I was doing Zercher squats every leg day because I needed to do squats. I neglected that exercise, and actually the lower half of my body for a while. I'm better off I'll keep it on. Yeah, I neglected that part of my body for so long. I mean, I would do leg extensions, and that's about it for lower body. Maybe leg press. You know, I was a real meathead when I was younger, and I would obviously just do like bench press. I wouldn't really do much back exercises. I just want to be a badass who could bench a lot of weight. I didn't really have set plans. You know, back then I used to, you know, start at a lower weight, gradually move up, and then lower the reps, and then move back down, raise the reps again. I don't do that anymore. Now I just do a quick warm up on whatever exercise and then go right into it as heavy as possible for a respectable amount of reps, 8 reps, 8 to 10. But yeah, Zercher squats, they're good for me. Now that my gym has a safety bar, I can do proper back squats. And again, I actually like the seated hamstring curl because I feel it a lot more. I mean, it makes sense. Your hamstring is in a more stretched position when you're seated. So it would make sense that I would feel the exercise more. I'm just on my way to pick up my drugs, my prescription drugs. I gotta grab my diabetes medication, my cholesterol medication, my kidney medication, my what's that last one? My blood thinner. Until you've been in a calorie deficit on blood thinners in the winter, you don't understand how cold that can be. My hands feel like they are gonna catch frostbite all the time when I'm at work. Luckily, I have hand warmers, these little things that I can hold on to that warm up quite a bit. But even that doesn't help too much. It helps as long as my hands are in my pocket, but my hands are always out of my pocket when I'm working. Anyways, I wanted to mention for weight loss. So whether you're cutting or bulking, how much weight, let's say you're trying to cut, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to lose fat. How much weight should you lose, and how how fast should you lose weight, lose fat? So if you've been on a bulk or if you're overweight, when you initially decide to, diet, you go in a calorie deficit, you start eating right, you're gonna lose quite a bit of weight for the first few weeks. I know, mine was a little extreme that I had my stroke and then I decided, I'm scared of everything. I didn't add salt to anything. I was probably on a less than 1,000 calorie a day deficit for a month. For that month, I think I lost 20 something pounds, but that's not all fat. That's a lot of muscle that I lost, but that's mainly water weight that I lost. So I lost a lot of water weight, and then I lost some fat and I lost some muscle. So on a cut, after that initial stage of losing a drastic amount of weight, you should level out. So on a good deficit, you will lose probably half a pound to upwards of maybe a pound and a half a week. Anything more than that, I'd say even a pound and a half is pretty aggressive. So if you're losing after a month, you're still at 2 pounds a week. You need to increase your calories because you are losing muscle mass along with fat. Sure, you're losing fat, but you don't want to lose muscle with it. You want to minimize the muscle loss and maximize the fat loss. So you want to find that sweet spot, preferably losing between 1 to half a pound of fat a week, of weight a week. Same with a bulk. After a cut, if you decide to go in a bulk, your body is going to carry a lot more water weight with all the carbs and all the glycogen storage. So you will see a spike on the scale. You'll go up, 5, 10 pounds. But then you should level out. And at that point, you want to gain about a half a pound to a pound a week, preferably more towards the half a pound a week. Because anything more than that, and you're just gaining excess fat. In a bulk, the point isn't to gain as much fat as possible. It's to gain as much muscle as possible while putting on the least amount of fat possible. So again, you want to find that sweet spot. So make sure you get your protein and you're getting your calorie surplus, but don't overdo it. Otherwise, that's a much harder cut when you have to cut. You're just making your life harder. You can enjoy the food. Oh yeah, I'm eating a lot of food. Don't go overboard. And I know Sam Sulek, and I've heard other people mention that on a bulk, you start to struggle taking in all that food. I have no idea what he's talking about because I've never had to go on a bulk. But also, I was on a lifelong bulk, and I have no problem putting on calories or stuffing my face with calories. If I was to go on a bulk right now, let's say, I would be eating 3,300, probably 3,500 calories a day. I can accidentally eat 3,500 calories and then realize at the end of the night, I am starving. What the hell did I do? So I don't really know what that feeling is of not being able to eat enough and put on muscle. I have the opposite problem. Cutting it feels impossible sometimes. But anyways, so just understand that there is a sweet spot for everyone. Okay? So if you're on a cut, you're on a bulk, you got to find out how many calories, you got to get your protein, you got to work out. Otherwise, that protein's going to go to waste. You want to gain muscle, right? That's the whole point of going on a bulk and cutting and bulking and cutting, putting on muscle. You want to gain muscle on the bulk, lose fat on the cut. Let's say you start off with 150 pounds of lean muscle. You want to end your first bulk and cut, let's say with 155 pounds of lean muscle, and then 160 the next time, and 170. Eventually, 200. I don't think I'll ever weigh 200 pounds again because I don't have the frame. I'm not, 6 feet tall, 5'10", whatever. I'm like 5'5", I feel like I'm 4'9", but whatever. Anyways, that's enough of chit chat for today. I'm going to go grab my prescription and do a little bit of grocery shopping. And then I'll be on my way home to eat some dinner. Today's dinner, protein shake with Fairlife milk, 2 scoops of protein powder, protein bar, Samyang spicy noodles, Samyang creamy carbonara spicy noodles. Got really bright out of nowhere. An apple. And a tub of yogurt. A tub of high protein, 0 fat yogurt. Okay, that's enough talking. I will see you guys next time, tomorrow, for chest day. Okay, bye.